I'm Adriel Hepburn. This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Coming up in the news, women and men's ministries impact the island of Eleuthera, Sham Department inspires Sabbath school teachers, church members equipped for personal and public evangelism. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. I'm Adriel Hepburn. Thanks for joining us for your Adventist News. A group of individuals from Nassau traveled to the island of Eleuthera last weekend to impact that island for Christ. The mission trip was an inspiration for the members in the various churches of Eleuthera, along with their community friends. Leading the delegation from Nassau was Women's Ministries Director of the South Bahamas Conference, Sister Jacqueline Gibson, and Men's Ministries Coordinator, Elder Curtis Bryan. Manasseh Sims, pastor for the district, and his wife Kenesha welcomed the group and assured that the weekend was a smashing success. Sister Gibson and Elder Bryan conducted mentoring sessions, and they were accompanied by other presenters, including Elder Marva Farquharson and Lucia Patterson. One of the highlights of the weekend was 9 girls who were inducted into the GEMS ministry. That's Girls Empowered for Ministry and Service. The next retreat for the women's department will be to the island of Managua under the theme, God's Daughters Embraced. Care, compassion, and commitment were just a few of the words used to describe the characteristics of teachers needed to minister to the children in the lower division of the Sabbath school department in our churches. During a workshop held on Sunday, May 19, 2019, the Children and Adolescent Ministries Department facilitated a workshop highlighting practical instruction for children's Sabbath school teachers of our conference. Among the presenters was a veteran teacher from the Maranatha Seventh-day Adventist Church, Sister Adalma Penn, who shared a wealth of knowledge she acquired from more than 40 years of experience. The presenters' ages range from as young as 19 years old to that of seasoned veterans, and each individual effectively imparted biblical fundamentals to the participants that can be implemented to teach our children ages 0 to 14 years. The attendees left the sessions excited with innovative ways to improve their methods of instruction to our children. CHAM Director for the South Bahamas Conference, Laverne Stirrup, said that it is the aim of the department to facilitate such workshops so that our leaders in our churches will be able to provide an environment for our children that will strengthen them with their walk in God. Also on the 19th of May, a training session was held with the focus of equipping church members for personal and public evangelism. This meeting was a joint effort between the Personal Ministries Department and the Adventist Layman Services and Industries of the South Bahamas Conference. They conducted this people-to-people instruction, which was an initiative that equips people to reach people with the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. The full day of instruction featured a number of presenters who delivered inspirational and power-packed presentations on a variety of topics. Pastor Eugene Benjamin, ASI IAD Vice President for Projects and Evangelism, was one of the featured presenters who delivered on Introduction to Personal Evangelism, the character and the nature of Bible worker and lay preacher, the Bible worker before, during, and after the campaign, and answering objections and excuses. Pastor Peter Joseph, Personal Ministries Director for the South Bahamas Conference, presented on Rethinking Evangelism. Other presenters included Pastors Kent Price, Personal Ministries Director for the Atlantic Caribbean Union, and Leonardo Raming, Executive Secretary for the South Bahamas Conference, among other pastors and lay presenters. They all imparted information critical for achieving success in soul winning, highlighting Jesus' method. One of the main objectives of this event was to prepare and equip lay preachers and Bible workers for ASI's Reviving the Spirit of Service Evangelistic Crusade, which is scheduled for August 10th through 17th, 2019, to be held throughout the North and South Bahamas. On August 21st to 25th, 2019, the Inter-American Division will hold its annual ASI Convention at Atlantis Paradise Island. When we come back, we'll have the upcoming events in our conference.
On Wednesday, May 29, 2019, all roads will lead to the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church for the 9th Annual Atlantic Caribbean Union Symposium, which begins at 7 p.m.
Everyone is invited to come and be inspired by the video praise reports of what the Lord is doing through His people in the Bahamas, the Cayman Islands, and the Turks and Caicos Islands.
In addition to majestic music, Christian fellowship, and Thanksgiving, Pastor Peter Kerr, President of the Atlantic Caribbean Union, will present a moment in the Word.
So don't miss out on your blessing. We look forward to seeing you there.
The South Bahamas Conference Media Department invites you to be a part of our annual Pledge-a-thon from May 27th through to May 31st, 2019. Plans have already been made to upgrade our equipment in areas of radio and television, and we need your financial support to make it happen. If Word SBC 88.3 FM and our Hope Channel ATV 658 have been a blessing in your life, you can demonstrate your appreciation by making a donation on Monday, May 27th through to Friday, May 31st, 2019, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. each day. Checks should be made payable to the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists in care of the media department. Your checks and monetary funds can also be placed in the offering plate at any of our churches or dropped off at our headquarters on Tonique Williams Darling Highway. Thanks for helping us to spread the gospel to all the world.
Welcome back to your Adventist News. Next week, the Atlantic Caribbean Union will hold its mid-year symposium for the fields in its territory, inclusive of the North and South Bahamas, Cayman Islands, and the Turks and Caicos Islands, along with the Northern Caribbean University. The meetings will be held on Wednesday, May 29th at 7 p.m. at the Hillview Church. All members are invited to join in this time of thanksgiving to God for the amazing things He has done in this territory. The Health Ministries Department of our conference invites you to be a part of a life-changing seminar from May 31st to June 15th. Dr. Mark Sandoval, MD, president of Uchee Pines Institute in Seal, Alabama, will be the facilitator, under the theme for the series, Law of Life. Participants will receive information on disease, emotional and spiritual challenges, and relationship issues. Medical missionary training will also be done. For more information, please contact the conference head office or the Health Ministries Director at 341-4021, 323-0610, or by WhatsApp at 826-8486. A special seminar has been organized for all part-time literature evangelists, summer students, and all others seeking to become literature evangelists. All interested persons are asked to attend a publishing seminar on Saturday, June 8, 2019 at Atlantic Caribbean Union Headquarters on Glaston Road from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. This is a joint effort between the publishing departments of the ATCU and the South Bahamas Conference. The ASI Convention for the Inter-American Division is set for August 21st to 24th, 2019 at the Atlantis Resort, Paradise Island. Registration is already in progress, so plan now to attend. Under the theme, The Prayer-Saturated Church, the Centerville Church will be hosting Part 1 of a prayer seminar on Sunday, July 7th, 2019 from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. This seminar has as its inspiration and objective total membership involvement through personal and corporate prayer. For more information on these events and more, visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org, where you can view the news as well as other programming, read the weekly logos, or please feel free to call our headquarters at 242-341-4021.
It is said that children are our future, but they are not only the future, they are our now. Kids are like sponges. They suck up everything they see or learn. Here are some healthy tips for healthy habits. When you and your children feel like snacking, instead of reaching for cookies or chips, which are high in calories and low in nutrients, try reaching for snacks such as fruits, unsalted nuts, or air-popped popcorn. Oftentimes, we reach for sugary drinks and juice. Although some juices are healthy energy boosters, make water their first choice. Eating in front of the television is very tempting. Instead, encourage your children to eat at the table, which will help with their social skills. Fruits and vegetables come in many different colors. Each color has its own set of unique disease-fighting chemicals. Make eating fun for your kids by preparing a colorful snack and cut them into different shapes, making eating more interesting. Why not try these fun snacks and provide our children with a bright, healthy future? I am Parisha Ferguson with your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
Let's go now to the Adventist News Network for our news feature from around the world.
Thank you so much for joining us this week.
First in the news, Adventists in Burundi are rejoicing after 23 detained church members were released by national officials.
In a statement, the Adventist Church thanked members for praying for this situation and the government of Burundi for its role in the release.
The statement read, "We have received very encouraging news and are happy to indicate that all Seventh-day Adventist detainees in Burundi have been released. Prayers have been answered. We thank the government of Burundi for its role and specifically one of its members of parliament, Honorable Justin Niobungiru, for facilitating the release. Thank you to Seventh-day Adventist church members worldwide and others who have been praying earnestly for the detainees, for the church in Burundi, and for the Burundi government leaders. We look forward to continued improvement in this sensitive situation dealing with the church and its governance. We encourage you to keep praying that God will provide a helpful resolution to the challenges being faced and for peace and prosperity in Burundi."
That brings us to the end of our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Thank you for sharing your news stories and upcoming events with us, and we encourage you to continue by emailing them to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com or by calling our media department at 242-341-4021. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming, please visit the conference website, southbahamasconference.org, our YouTube channel, or our Facebook page. On behalf of our production team of Adventist Television Channel 658, have a happy Sabbath, and thank you for watching this week's broadcast. I'm Adriel Hepburn for the SBC Media Network.